This is how I would tell if a stranger or a friend is gay or queer or something like that. I was in the closet for like 20 years of my life, and I feel like I picked up on a lot of mannerisms and little things that gay people do here and there that they try to hide or convince people that they're straight. But there's little things that I've noticed that gay people do all the time. So number one is they have wandering eyes. So imagine there's like someone sitting right in front of you and an attractive man walks by. That person is gonna have wandering eyes, so they'll do some glances here and there. And it's not just the first initial glance that's like the telltale sign, it's the secondary glance. Typically people psychologically want to look once more so they can have like a more constructed visualization of that person in their mind. So typically someone will look for a secondary glance. So if you see that happening, it's potentially that they are possibly gay. And I see that all the time too when I'm walking with people, or gay people, or just like people that, you know, don't know or whatnot. But they will like, you'll be walking next to them and they'll like have like their darting eyes moving or their wandering eyes. And sometimes they'll even like, you know, take a look back, even though they're talking to you or you're talking to them. It's kind of strange, but you'll notice that. Number two is when they start to elongate their vowels at the ends of the words. So I was reading like an academic journal about linguistics and how someone was studying the pronunciation of words, and eventually they stumbled upon queer culture and how a lot of people are typically starting to elongate their vowels in words. So instead of saying like, I love you, they say, I love you. So they add extra E's at the ends of words. And it's like it might be like a psychological thing, but typically gay people or queer people typically like to elongate their words, mainly predominantly in men from the research paper that I read. And number three is when they are a little bit prudish. I would define prudish, but I know that TikTok will devalue my video if you do say the definition of prudish, but typically they'll just be afraid to talk about themselves in sense of like their relationships or what they like, what they don't like. And typically also a lot of people might use the word partner or say they instead of saying she or he, just to avoid like saying the proper noun that they're actually interested in. Or sometimes they just become avoidant and don't answer the question directly, and they try to move on by asking another question or answering a different question that they typically were not looking for the answer for. But if these are some helpful signs for you guys, or this is your first time hearing about them, let me know if there's any additional signs that you guys want to share. But I think these are the ones that I found most relevant to myself and when I go to hang out with people or just like see it in the public.